He spoke of love, a love that transcends all understanding, not a fleeting emotion, not a fickle feeling that comes and goes with the tides of life, but a love stronger than death, a love that laughs at the impossible. He demonstrated this love through his actions, his miracles, and his teachings. He embodied it in every moment of his life. He calls us to do the same, to live out this love in our daily lives, to be the hands and feet of his compassion. Jesus, the Messiah, offered the world a glimpse into the very heart of God, a heart overflowing with radical, relentless love, a love that knows no bounds, no limits. This love, he taught, wasn't a mere suggestion, but a command, a way of life that defied human understanding. It was a call to action, a call to live differently. His life, a symphony of grace and truth, played out this love in ways both tender and transformative. Every act of kindness, every word of truth was a note in this divine symphony. From the quiet compassion he showed to the outcast, the marginalized and the forgotten, to the selfless sacrifice he made on the cross, bearing the weight of the world's sins, Jesus redefined love for all eternity. His resurrection was the ultimate testament to this love, a love that conquers even death. Let's journey into the depths of his teachings, exploring the many facets of this love that has the power to mend hearts, bridge divides, and rewrite history. A love that calls us to be more, to do more, and to love more deeply than we ever thought possible. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, John 3:16. These words, etched in the fabric of time, reveal the very essence of God's love, unconditional and boundless. It's a love that doesn't wait for us to earn it or deserve it. It's a love that pursues us relentlessly, even in the depths of our imperfections. Think of the prodigal son, welcomed home with open arms. Recall the woman caught in adultery, offered forgiveness instead of condemnation. God's love, like a beacon in the darkest night, shines brightly, beckoning us to experience its warmth and embrace its transformative power. Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends, John 15:13. Jesus, our ultimate example, didn't just speak of love, he lived it, breathed it, and ultimately sacrificed his life for it. His love wasn't self-serving or conditional. It was a love that sought the good of others, a love that placed their needs above his own. He healed the sick, comforted the mourning, and challenged the self-righteous, always pointing to a love that transcended personal gain. His life becomes a mirror, reflecting the depth of love we are called to embody, a love that gives without expecting anything in return. Section 4, Agape, the love that defines us. Agape is a Greek word that signifies a selfless, sacrificial, unconditional love. It is the highest form of love, one that goes beyond mere feelings and emotions. Love your enemies, do good to those who hate you. Luke 6:27. This teaching from Jesus challenges us to rise above our natural inclinations and respond with grace and mercy. This, through radical command, cuts to the core of what it means to love like Jesus. It asks us to reflect on our actions and attitudes, urging us to embody a love that is pure and selfless. He calls us to an agape love, a love that transcends emotions and chooses to see the inherent worth in every individual. This love is not based on what others can do for us, but on recognizing their value as human beings. This love isn't a feeling, but a decision, a commitment to act with kindness and compassion even when faced with hostility. It is a conscious choice to extend grace and understanding even in the most challenging circumstances. It's a love that breaks down walls of prejudice, heals wounds of bitterness, and paves the way for reconciliation. This transformative love has the power to mend broken relationships and foster unity among diverse groups. This is the love that has the power to change the world, one act of kindness at a time. Each small gesture of agape love contributes to a larger movement of compassion and understanding, creating a ripple effect that can transform communities and societies. Section 5, Forgiveness, the ultimate act of love. Forgiveness is a profound and transformative act that transcends human understanding. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Luke 23:34. These words, spoken by Jesus as he hung on the cross, are a testament to the boundless nature of divine love and mercy. Even in the throes of unimaginable pain and suffering, Jesus' capacity for love and forgiveness knew no bounds. His willingness to forgive those who wronged him, even in his final moments, serves as a powerful example for all of humanity. His words from the cross echo through the ages, reminding us that forgiveness, though difficult, is the ultimate expression of love. It is a call to rise above our own pain and extend grace to others. To forgive is to release the grip of bitterness, to choose healing over hatred. It is an act of liberation, freeing both the forgiver and the forgiven from the chains of resentment. It's a decision to extend grace, not because it's deserved, but because it reflects the very heart of God. Forgiveness is a reflection of divine love, a love that is unconditional and all-encompassing. This is the transformative power of love, a love that mends brokenness and offers a path toward wholeness. It is through forgiveness that we can find peace, healing, and the strength to move forward.